Hey, we're live. We're live. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, thank you. Say hi, puppies. So, welcome to Autism Addict. You're live on the spectrum. And today, really just reflecting on my relationship with one of the world's great artists. I mean, really, I have to say it because it's true. And his legacy will bear that out in due course. Um, so, yeah, just down here at South Beach in Freo. Doing a little live stream. Look at the colour of that. It's amazing. It's a dolphin. No, it's not. It's a person. I did just see the dolphins actually. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Welcome, one and all. Welcome, one and all, to another exciting live stream on the spectrum of streaminess. There's people chilling on the beach. It's a beautiful day. Say hi. Come on. Let's go. I apologise for that. Moo Moo walking on people's papers. Hey! Dip the toe in for some grounding. Well, I've got strapping on this one, so that's going to be hard, Jamie. But for you, look. Oh, there you go. I'm thoroughly grounded, and now I'm about to get wet because here comes a wave. And so I get that foot grounded. Oh, that foot grounded. And then this foot. Run away. So now I've got a wet foot, Jamie, and I have to put it back in a leather Birkenstock. That wasn't very smart, was it? Hey, Sammy Sam, thanks, man. Thank you so much. Love your work too. No poo cam today. The dogs have pooed. But I've just been reflecting on my friend Horatio's passing and what it means and how it's inspiring me to get. He always said, do justice to your talent. And I'm thinking I'm just going to get that tattooed on my arm so I can remember that, because I think it's kind of a core tenet that just says, hey, you know what? Yeah, it's all right. Poo Cam is my favourite part of the show, just between you and me. Because, yes, it's a show. It's not, yeah. So, anyway, so my friend Horatio T. Birdbath died, passed on, got on the fucking spaceship and was picked up. I'm still waiting, but apparently I won't have to wait too much longer because the intergalactic portal has been booked and arrangements are being made. So that's good. Not going anytime soon, I don't think. It could be, it takes them fucking millennia to get their shit together to get a spaceship, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. Might be sooner, might be later. Either way, here we are, right now, on the beach. Oh, there's people having a hug. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it's opened my heart. It's opened my heart and made me understand, reaffirmed what my purpose, not my purpose, but just a way to be artistically. The first, I went out in the costume. I don't know if anybody's seen the other. All right, here we go. Jamie, it's just for you. Poo Cam. Look at that. Poo Cam in the sunlight. Do I need a hug? I had so many hugs, mate. Honestly, I could, because it was like wearing Birdbath's costume, which I think I might have put some of his art as the as the thumbnail, because they're far more interesting than anything I could come up with, and just to honour him and to show people his work a little bit more. I just want everybody to share. But yeah, so there were so many beautiful people and artists, and I met I met a music therapist and just amazing people with open hearts, and it was just an amazing time, and people just sharing so much love. And yeah, so I really felt that in my heart. And as somebody that tries to stay away from emotions because they're tricky and complex when you've got ADHD and autism and complex PTSD. They can be quite overwhelming and debilitating. And but it was just I was just weeping. And if I talk to anybody about him, like one-on-one, I will weep. You never know. There might even be some weeping on the channel today. We'll see how we go. Oh yes, new glasses. Let me know if the new glasses are a hit. Let me know if you're perceiving me in my new glasses. So funny. But yeah, it just reminded me, right? It reminded me being authentic is really just about not getting distracted by other people's emotional energy and just holding a space for them to experience it, and allowing it to flow how it will flow, because your emotions are a chemical response in your brain, and they will pass in about 15 minutes, particularly if you do exercise. Look, who do we come across but the wonderful Nia Wallace, taker of amazing photos. You're on the live stream now.
Okay.
Just so you know, we're just doing a bit of a live stream, and we're just talking about what birdbath kind of meant to me as an artist. And hey, hop down, Moo Moo, hop down. Sorry, she does jump up a little bit. She wants to kiss you. And yeah, I've been up till 5 this morning looking at photos and listening to interviews and stuff, and I was up till 5 even after the whole day. I just couldn't go to sleep because it's had such a powerful effect on me, particularly in terms of doing justice to your talent. I'm just like, it's like a daily mantra, am I doing justice to my talent, or am I whinging and worrying and getting weighed down by the cares of the world,
Yeah. I mean, it's not always easy to stay focused when there's so much shit going on, and that they had a little special on.
I'll give you a hug. Thanks, man.
They had a little special on Sam Neill last night. Him passing yesterday.
Sam Neill passed.
Don't know if you even noticed that.
Wow, no. R.I.P. Sam Neill.
Hey?
I'm just telling the chat. There's a couple of people watching.
Yeah, so another talent gone, but he said he's not afraid of dying, not afraid to go. Just said life's been good, but sometimes he just wished it was a bit simpler.
It's all right. Hop down. Say hi.
We've made so many things so complicated now with technology, which is supposed to make life easier. But you go and order a coffee and they spend 5 minutes pressing their fucking iPad.
How do I do this?
So I just want a long black with hot milk on the side, and then they end up bringing you the wrong thing anyway because they've spent so long messing around with that they've forgotten what you've actually said.
That's why it's called a long black. It's about the length of time it takes to get to you rather than the ingredients in the coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a long back. I'll be back in 2 hours.
I think Horatio liked keeping it simple in a way, like doing what he liked doing and not getting too distracted from it.
But I was reflecting on him, and I honestly think and hope that his legacy bears this out. But I've seen a lot of art in the world. Never seen anything like his. I'd have to say, as someone with an arts degree, he's probably one of the greatest artists in the world.
Mm.
I would put him there.
What are these two up to?
Big call. Oh, they're just fucking playing with each other. They're crazy dogs. They live in a house with two neurodivergent people, so they just get crazy. But I know it's a big call, but I'm just like, you know, you look at all the great artists, how did they live their lives? Exactly like he did. All the great artists, what did they spend, you know, their lives were train wrecks in terms of relationships and everything else, but they were prolific. And he was prolific. I learned so much just watching him. Like, just the things I've learned from him being in my life and the connections that have come from that and a whole bunch of other stuff. It's like every minute of every hour I just have another realization of how profound his effect on me personally was anyway.
Yeah.
And I guess other people as well, judging by the amount of people that came.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I had a fairly private relationship with him. Just, you know, we used to just see each other in town, and, you know, sometimes it's like from 100 meters away, and we just like a little nod to acknowledge each other, and that's all we needed some days. And other days we'd have a good chat about something. But I sort of like that too. It's just like, yeah.
Well, if you knew him and you knew what was going on, you kind of knew not to bother him when he was in his flow state, because you knew that he was working. Do you know what I mean? And I think the other artists knew that, and they would be respectful of that, you know, because when he had time, he'd make time. But if he was working, he didn't want to, you know, he's in that flow state. And
oh yeah, I mean, he wasn't working apart from his work as his life being a performance.
But that's what I mean. Do you know what I mean? He was always doing his art.
Yeah.
And that's endlessly inspiring to me. And to you too, people. You should be endlessly inspired. Be endlessly inspired. Go out and do justice to your talent. I think it's a message I'm going to continue to spread.
Make art, not war.
Make art, not war, yeah. Don't be a cunt. Oh, there's lots of, you know, there's lots of those really strong moral imperatives that it's not that hard to follow, really, isn't it? Thank you so much for your beautiful photos.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for doing your little thing against the wall. That was just perfect in that suit. So was that suit Horatio's, or is that something that he did to you?
That's Horatio. We did I had an idea about a character that I wanted to do, and I put a post on the Farewell Horatio site explaining exactly what was behind, because a lot of people obviously had a lot of questions, and so I wrote a piece about exactly how it came about and the process and what was involved from my perspective, because I can't really give his perspective. I really wanted to help him out, because there'd been a few situations where, so I felt he'd been taken advantage by people, and he didn't seem to care that much, and he was never really focused on making money. And I felt like he was a giant, and I wanted to take his art around the world, and I was like, well, how can I do that? You know, well, what do I do? Okay, so how do I make that happen? And I'd wanted to do a robotic sort of mime. I'd had the idea to do it, and the particular work he was doing at the time was particularly kind of robotic and stuff. And if you look at the wall, if you stand right back, there's actually a big robot man standing in there, which I didn't realise until yesterday.
Yeah, right.
Looking at the picture, I was like, there's a bloody giant, there's another meta picture, and because every time I look at his work, you just see more and more stuff, and it takes your brain in.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. So I wanted to, sort of spread that to the world, and I thought, well, how can I help him and do that, and just try and support him as another artist, do you know what I mean? And so we came up with the idea of the costume and stuff, and But it was
Oh,
always
right,
really
yeah.
hard to perform it while he was alive because I felt, I don't know, it was something weird. But it's been to China and all over the place. So his art's out there on thousands of phones in Shanghai and,
Mm.
you know, thousands of phones in Europe and Germany and Italy. And so, you know, it's good. It felt good to be able to do that. But I think I have to bring the costume to life again. I'm thinking about sort of re-envisaging it and integrating it with my sort of music and performance stuff that I'm doing now.
Yeah, why not?
I couldn't have been there if I didn't have a mask on. I just would have collapsed and just in a ball of crying. And so I had a kind of a bit of protection from all of the really, because it was just like the whole energy was just amazing.
Mm.
I still feel buoyed by it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't there for the walk through from the wall to the town hall. I missed that whole chunk because I had something else I had to go to, which was a shame that it clashed with that because I would have loved to have been there for the whole thing.
Mm.
And probably some great more photo opportunities along the way. But anyway,
I think the ones that were there to get were got.
yeah. Oh well, yeah. You can only do what you can do. You can't be two places at once.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you go
Yeah,
with your walk, mate.
I'm gonna march on. Good to see
Peace. I'll talk to you soon.
you. Yeah.
Take care.
See ya.
So that is Neil, who is an amazing photographer who lives down here in Fremantle, hanging out with the Fremantle vibe. Looks like everyone's come down to watch the sunset. Come, puppies. Come on. Which is fantastic. Hey, people watching, chuck the like button, chuck the subscribe button. Where do you get content like this anywhere else? Look, here's the people. Oops, hang on. Hey. Yeah. Here's the people sitting there enjoying the afternoon sunshine, waiting for the sunset. Such a beautiful afternoon. Beautiful afternoon. And don't forget, so here we are cruising around in the middle of winter and it's just an amazing... So we hit somewhere that's a bit anti-connective. Oh. Hello, puppy. There's drama coming.
Keep talking about the fight, and then we'll talk about the other fight, and then we'll